everyone, it's Melissa, and welcome back to my channel. Are you ready to create with the newest Softlex Company design kit, Grateful Heart? I will leave a link down below in the description if this kit is still available, as well as the playlist for all the tutorials featuring this amazing kit. I'll be creating a pair of earrings and a necklace with this design kit. And before we start creating, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It helps my little channel grow. So you will just need some head pins, eye pins, some Softlex wire, and this came with pink tourmaline, but I'm going to be using the silver color. Items are from the kit. We're using a lobster claw. You'll just need to add in some 6mm jump rings. I fell in love with this pendant, and it's made by Green Girl Studios, and it says "Love is the key." So it was just a really special piece, so I wanted to do a really cute design with it. Let's start creating. So for this design, there's kind of a lot of little components. So we're going to be working on like the earrings. We'll do all the wire wrapping first, and then we'll do our bead stringing. So for our wire loops, you can either use your round nose pliers or use a one-step looper. I love these little flower bead caps, and they came in the Jesse James bead mix. So I wanted to make them into little dangles. And then I love the 7mm fire polished check glass. It's available on softluxcompany.com. It comes in about 15 different colors, and I love using that in my projects. It just adds so much sparkle. So we're going to start by sliding on one of our 7mm beads and our little flower. And we have 5 of those. So we're going to do that to all 5 on our head pins. And if you want, you can always use Softlex craft wire. It comes in a lot of different colors, and you can really make it match your design. So what I love about these design kits is it's like a little monthly gift to yourself, and there's so many different design possibilities. And then when everybody starts posting and sharing their creations after kit reveal day, I am always so inspired. So we have all 5 of our little dangles. We're just going to slide them in our one-step looper and just give it a squeeze. And this will give us a perfect loop. And I am using the 1.5mm. There is 2 other sizes that are larger. It's just up to you of how you would like your loop to be. All our little loops, we're just going to take our round nose plier and make sure that they are completely closed. We wouldn't want to lose any of our little dangles. So we'll just make sure everything is secure. We're just going to set those off to the side, and we're going to bring in our eye pins. We're going to need 3 of them for our project. We're just going to open up the bottom part of our eye pin and attach our little dangle and give it a close. We're going to do that one more time, and this is for our earrings. We're going to open up our eye pin and attach. So we have our little dangle, and then I'm going to slide on this heart bead that was also included in the mix, and those will be my earrings. And for the pendant, we're going to do something a little different. And instead of attaching just one, we're going to attach all 3. This is just going to kind of give it a little clustered look. And then we'll just give it a close. And you'll hear that little click when your jump ring is closed and secure. So you have like a little flower cluster. And then we're just going to slide on that teal part on top. Go ahead and add one of these little 7mm beads on top. I think it just gives it a little bit more sparkle. That's what I love about the Softlex Company design kits is you have an idea in mind, and then sometimes the beads just, they're on the bead mat a certain way, and then they just kind of have a new creation. So then we're just going to slide it back through our one-step looper and make the rest of our loops. All our little loops made. We're just going to make sure that they are secure and closed. We wouldn't want to lose our little components we just created. And now for our earrings, we're just going to use our ear wires and slide them on and give it a close. We're going to do the same thing on the other one. Give it a close. And we have our super sweet Softlex Company Design Kit earrings. And I might add some of these little blue pinch beads in at the end if I have any left over. So now we're going to attach our little tassel that we made to our pendant. So we're going to take our jump ring and attach to the pendant and give it a close. And I know with like the vintage pendants or Green Girl Studio, you can add some of the paints to them. I'm excited to see what everybody creates with this kit. Then we're just going to attach one more jump ring on top, and that's going to act as our veil for our necklace. So now we're going to use our soft flex wire, and we are going to cut two lengths of 12 inches. So we have our soft flex wire. And what I love too about these 7 millimeter beads is it will pass through two of the medium soft flex wire, and then they kind of act as like a little bead stopper. So we're just going to slide on one of our check glass and then our pendant and one more check glass. And we're just going to slide that to the middle of our design. Now, a couple design options that you have here. I'm going to attach the back of my necklace to a piece of chain. You could also use leather, silver silk, or if you want, just cut two 24-inch pieces of soft flex wire, leave it like this, or you can twist it. You can also use two different colors of soft flex wire. So if you twist it together, it just kind of adds to your design. So endless possibilities when designing with soft flex. So we have our two pink beads. We're going to slide on two pinch beads on each wire. And these beads are so unique. They've been kind of showing up in the Softflex live sales. They're every Thursday at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern. And there's just endless possibilities with them. And the really cool thing I like about these is when they kind of stack together, it just gives it a really cool design look. Pinch beads on each of our Softflex, and then we're just going to slide down one more of our 7 millimeter. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Just doing bead stringing, but with the placement of the beads, and I guess the shape of the beads as well, it's giving this really cute little design. And if you wanted to, you could put some seed beads in between if you wanted to space it out a little bit more. But as long as you have the 4 pinch beads kind of clustered together, you'll get this little unit here. So we're just going to keep adding on beads. So 4 pinch beads and one 7 millimeter check glass. We just want to make sure that the pink beads are as close to the blue as we can. So we'll just add on the rest of the beads for our project. So we have all our beads added on, and I have 2 extra of the little pinch beads. So I think I'm going to add them as just another little dangle for my earrings so they'll match better. I know I have a lot of soft flex left over, but that's okay. If you ever have any left over for your projects, be sure to save it. You can always use it for another project. So we have our 2 pinch beads. We're going to slide on a 2x2 on one side. We're going to take the opposite soft flex wire and pass back through. And this is just going to create a little X. And by doing this little step here, or this technique, it's going to keep the same little shape that we were building for the rest of our necklace. It doesn't matter which side of soft flex wire you use, we're just going to loop back through that 2x2. And for the soft flex 2x2s, it will fit at least 3 of the medium soft flex wire. And we're just going to make our adjustments. And it's up to you of how big you want to create your loop. And this is what you're going to attach either your silver silk to, your chain, your leather. We're just going to take our pliers and give it a smash. And normally I will round the 2x2 for a more traditional finish. Okay, to just flatten it without rounding. We're going to take our pliers and just cut any extra soft flex wire, making sure not to cut our little loop. And then we're going to save our soft flex wire. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. We're just going to slide down our 2x2. And then on the opposite soft flex wire, we're just going to crisscross and give it a pull. And we also want to make sure that everything is nice and secure. And then we're just going to pass back through our 2x2. Make sure our loops are fairly the same size, and then we will just give it a smash on this side. And we'll trim our wire. And we have our beautiful little necklace. Now we're just going to add on these little 2 blue beads that we have left over. So we're just going to need 2 more head pins. And we're just going to slide them on and make our loop. This will just give it that little touch of blue. Eye pin and slide on the little blue bead and give it a close. And that way we just have an extra little bead, but then it matches the necklace. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side, and then we're going to complete our necklace. So I have my chain, and then I'm just going to double it so it kind of matches the same little technique we did with the blue beads. And then I'm going to make an asymmetrical design. I just attached 2 6mm jump rings to the side. So we're just going to take our 6mm jump ring and connect it to our 2 little links of chain. And then we're just going to give it a close. And also kind of a design idea I thought of, if you want with the jump rings on the side, you can always attach like a little tassel or another little dangle, just another design elements. And then we're going to open our 6mm jump ring. I already have my lobster claw attached, and we're going to attach it to our soft flex wire that we made, our little loop, and make sure it's secure. And then we have our asymmetrical necklace. In the Soft Flex Company Design Kit, Grateful Heart, with our Green Girl Studio pendant and our little tassel. I'm using beads from the kit and then some chain and our matching earrings. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoy. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It helps my little channel grow. And check out down below in the description for the products used in this video, as well as other tutorials featuring this design kit. Have a wonderful day.